tell me why I'm so freaking tired today. Just feel like I don't have no energy. But it is storming here, and when it storms, it just gives me that old arthritis fatigue, you know. Morning. Is it morning? Like, I just don't. I feel like somebody zapped me, just like drained all my power out last night. Oh, thank you. I'm having to take an intermissional break. I think what I'm going to do is just let them out and back in because it's raining here. Shut up! I'm allowed to eat and talk in my own house. There's nothing wrong with you, but you're impatient. And I've got to eat and get my blood sugar back up because I crashed. I waited about eating. I got that super hungry thing, and, you know, I should have ate a donut until I could fix me something else, but I didn't. Oh, I got drunk. Feeling just like I was going to pass out. I got all the big dogs out. I'm sweating. The sugar sweats. Just gonna lay here till my blood sugar comes back up. I got a couple more things in here I've got to do before I can. I'm just gonna let them out and back in. And I gotta clean up in the back. I fell asleep this morning. Didn't ever do that, but I just don't have no freaking energy. Good morning. So I was correct, and this is the last thing I'm going to say about the thing that we was talking about yesterday. She does have another account, but I'm going to file a LLC about all my videos and content on my page. And if she posts anything else about me, she's going to have to pay me royalties because it'll be a violation of my copyright. And I'm filing something today with TikTok. So all the videos that she's got on there already, she can either take them down or she can pay me for every one that she's posted. Either way, she or he or whatever, I assume it's a woman because it says mom of Ringo, which that makes no sense because it's just stupid. I think it's some kind of person from overseas that's just wanting to do rage bait. The Resilient Jenkins is the same way. They're just a rage bait page. How's everybody's weekend going? These little chicken nuggets are just like the ones from Chick-fil-A. I got them from Aldi's. I usually don't eat them here, but my blood sugar is low, so. They're in the red. They're in the red package. I debated on not getting on here anymore. I need to scoot up in my bed a little bit, but I debated on just not doing lives anymore because she's screen recording me, but she's stealing my content. And it's violating my copyrights for my personal content. So I'm going to file whatever I need to file with TikTok and everything. And she can take it down, or they'll take it down for her. And she don't even have that many followers over there. She's got... Hush! Hush! Barking at them cats. That's what she's doing back there. She's barking at the cats. I don't know. She don't like them on. Yeah. Mom of Ringo. Got a bunch of fake accounts. She's posted on there. She's been stalking me for a long time. She got, and other people are stalking my page. I blocked another woman from my account. If I can find any more accounts like that. I'm gonna do. Shut up! Lord, that dog got me fucking batty. She's taking things that I say out of content and on my live streams and making little bitty like 4-second videos and putting whatever I say on a loop-to-loop. And I'm not going to check on my damn dog. Ain't nothing fucking wrong with her. Just come from back there. She's barking like that because the cat's back there. She's trying to kill the cat or chase it. What she's not allowed to damn do. Dogs freaking bark. They bark at shit. They act stupid. That's a dog. People act stupider. There's nothing wrong with her. So, she's quiet now. It's not a public page. It's my private account. I ain't for the public. Bite yourself. Be gone. You are now blocked. That's how public it is. You're blocked now. You don't get to scream at me on my own page and tell me what to do, first of all, and demand it. Second of all, you don't get to be ugly to anybody that's on my page commenting on here. I like your name, though, Dora the Explorer. I used to watch that show. She's gone. She's blocked. They're gone. Chicken nuggies. People are so just entitled and arrogant and rude. There she goes again. The cat's probably moved. She wasn't around cats where she come from, and it's been a little bit of a challenge with the cats. I don't know who they are. They're too much of a coward to post their real name or a picture of themselves. It's somebody with a picture of a cat, and Mom of Ringo is what their screen name is. They're too much of a coward to come out in the open. All they're doing is stalking my page and several other creators on here. Which, if they want to get on here and bag, what the hell? It ain't your prerogative. You're not paying them. TikTok is a platform designed to make money for creators. And as long as it's within the guidelines and regulations, what does it fucking matter? I'm not doing it. I'm not dry bagging anyway, just because I complain about life challenges don't mean that I'm doing that. Yep. Well, blocking them didn't even do no good. They've got multiple accounts who are stalking me. They've been, every time I have a live, they start posting more damn videos of me. Taking everything I say out of context, making me look like shit. I don't know what their new accounts are. I've got like over 15,000 followers. I guess they're jealous of me because I'm funny. You must like me. You're looking at me like you want to bite me. Or something. Maybe it's one of my lovely fan club that has asked her about something I've said about them on here. I put, my mind's just like, I got my brain fog this morning. I put chili powder on these chicken nuggets and make them spicy. Yeah, them brain frogs are bad. They're all the time making weird noises in my head. I hate to see it when I get a brain lizard. Fix you a sandwich. Don't starve. Let's do my flash gold. Brain frogs. They're leaping around in there. I'm dipping it in ranch. I don't have no hot sauce. That'd be a good idea, though. Just spent a week in Decatur. Heading back now. Hate to leave. That's about an hour from me, Decatur. No, I wish I was in Texas. Well, I kind of do. And then I kind of don't because Texas is becoming like Gilliard off The Handmaid's Tale. I can't wait to move back to Alabama. Me neither. Maybe we can become friends. But I ain't doing outside shit in the summer. So you can just... You can just hang that on the nail. There's too many bugs. And it's too freaking hot. And I don't do heat. I explain it like this. In the wintertime, when you're cold outside, you can bundle up and put more clothes on. In the summertime, when it's hotter than 400 hells out there, you can only take so much off before they'll take you to jail for indecent exposure and public ugliness. I don't need either one. Yeah, I'm in Alabama. Public ugliness. That's what they would get me for. That's why I don't go to nude beaches either. They'd write me a ticket. Come on, my flash gold. I only need... a few more roses. Come on, y'all. The wonderful thing is, as long as you're on your own property, that you can do whatever you want to. So, if I get dementia one day and decide to go and have tea with Fraggles in my birthday suit, legally I can. I'm on my own property. Also, my neighbors would probably build a privacy fence really quickly for free. Yeah, I appreciate that, but I've got to change my own mind about that. You know, I could go outside a few times and in your birthday suit and grill and do yard work. The whole neighborhood will chip in on that damn privacy fence that you couldn't afford. I think yard work's better because you'll be bending over a lot. And they're going to see things that they didn't want to. If you got an old Uncle Bob, got a beer gut, and ass crack for days, that would be the best thing to do. Have him to do it. Or he went outside and grilled one time in the nude. They'd build you a damn 9-foot tall privacy fence all the way around your property, just free of charge. Thanks for the roses. I got like 10 minutes, 8 minutes and 45 seconds to reach my goal. I need 21 more roses. Y'all know what you do when you get your teenage daughter living at your house. And they got all these little boys hanging around them and all that. And you have to worry about them sneaking out. You plant you some cacti up underneath their windows. A little boy will damn stab a piece of that damn cactus up his ass, and he won't never come back. And then you can move them because it's a fire hazard to leave them there in case of a house fire. But you can leave them there about a month, and oh boy, after he gets impaled a couple of times, he won't come back. No, stickers hurt like hell. Them things work better than putting bars over your windows. Not long. Just been munching away here. Here we go. I have some chicken. I'm full. I don't overeat. I had a few pieces of chicken left. I give it to the dogs so they can get pancreatitis. Ooh! I'm sorry. Excuse me. Woo! Oh, the dizziness of having PMS. It's so wonderful. That went up my nose. My sinuses was cleaned out. Have you ever had a really... Was that a beer? I wish. There's a beer in my tears, and I'm waiting for you, dear. I wish. The only kind of beer I've had is a root beer. I want one of them butter beers. Boy, Lee, I'd burn the whole damn house down if I drunk something like that made you woozy. I'd wake up and the whole place would look like it was upside down. Like I had some kind of TGIF Friday night, like that Katy Perry song that she made when she first started singing. Last Friday night, I danced on tabletops. You know, I'd be thinking the damn city towed my car because it ain't outside. Hell, I'd be looking for that thing for about 2 years. Warped out for my arrest. This whole place would be turned topsy-turvy. Looked like I had a house party. Yeah, I got 4 minutes left. Come on, send me the roses. Roses really smell like poo-hoo. I don't need none of that stuff. I'm good, though. I'd have shit strode out of the refrigerator where I took a bite out of it and just left it laying over there in the kitchen some damn where stretched all the way in here. in the living room. I'd wake up, my damn dog would have a mullet. It only lets y'all send one, so it has to be different people. But I got 116 in here. Come on. Anybody ain't sent one, you can't send more than one because it's a lightning goal. I only got 3 minutes left. I need... So it only lets you send like one. You can only send one. So whoever hadn't sent one. 13! Come on, we can do it! I never liked to do any of that stuff. I did when I was younger, but I just... One per person because it's a flash goal, yes. Look at the baby. Send the roses for the baby. Who's the baby? Look at the belly. Catchy, catchy, itchy, itchy. What are you doing? They're so jealous. Elsa. Elsa. You miss my little girl, don't you, old woman? You as thick as thieves. Who are these three? This is Elsa. Carolina and Chelsea. Come on, I ain't got but 1 minute. Come on, y'all. My fur babies. I haven't let Ginger out and the other trolls come back under. They got like pee pads and stuff, so no, they're not holding it. While I take a break and eat and get my blood sugar back up. So I can deal with the rest of them. Thank you. Come on. I'm down to 30 minutes. I need like 10 more. I ain't gonna make it. 16 out of 28. 25 minutes. Well, I didn't make my flash goal. It kind of hurt. It's only got like 5 minutes. I don't think it counts unless... Well, it's over. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I need to change my goal. Edit goal. Unpin. I don't want that. Anyway, I'm going to edit my goal. I already got a birthday cake. There's a stranger in my bed. There's a pounding in my head. Glitter all over the roof. Pink flamingos in the pool. I want to see if I can get a butterfly. Fire. Pin. See if I can get a butterfly before my live's over. I need to finish shaving Elsa, but I had to do her in slow increments because she gets really stressed. And I don't want to stress my old woman out. She's like 15 and it stresses her out so bad to be groomed, and she can't be still. And so I just shaved her face and her potty area. She's not really matted, so I can do it a little bit at a time. She just needs to be shaved down for the winter. They're Shih Tzus. I mean, for the summer. Oh, man, look at that. That was awesome. There's a stranger in my bed. I hate that song now. It is stuck in my freaking... It is stuck in my head. There you go. I don't want 10, 1. Stuck in my head now. Go Katy Perry. That was the shit back in my days when LimeWire was the way that you download music, burn on a burnt CD, and none of us was bougie enough to have a damn CD player in our car. Unless we took the old, radio out and redneck rigged a radio from Walmart in there. An Ant-X or whatever it was called. We'd have to get a personal CD player and a, what's that? You got it too? No, speech track. We would have to get a personal CD player and a cassette player adapter and stick it in the cassette player and then run it to our personal CD player and put a burnt CD from our friend's house or either our house that had a CD burner and download music from LimeWire that would take 15 years to download. Look at that! That's how old I am. If you gave my kids today an 8-track, a 45 record, and a record player, or a dang cassette tape and a cassette tape player, they would sit there for 15 minutes and try to figure out how in the hell to work it. Because they're so used to their phones where they can go on YouTube and listen to music and it's all Bluetooth and all that they would never figure it out. I'd be like, girl, I'll give you $100 if you can figure out how to play this tape in this cassette player. $100. Yeah, I had a big old boom box in my room that was like this tall. And it had 2 speakers on it. I was the kid on the block then at 16. I'd turn it up. And my mom's boyfriend would turn the power off. Because he was an a-hole. But anyway. I had a desktop Hewlett-Packard HP. And it had a CD burner in it. No, it's just we've made everything easier. Companies and websites and apps and all that have made everything easy. Technology has come along a little bit. And we got computers in our hands. These cell phones, they're computers. We don't need computers anymore. Computers are obsolete. We don't have to download music anymore. we got an app for that. Everything's just been made so easy. We had this Plymouth hatchback car when I was probably about 14. And it had a working 8-track player in it. And I thought that was the coolest thing I'd ever seen in my life. I went to some yard sales and to some other places in town and found me some 8-track tapes because I didn't have any. I don't know if it's good or bad. I can't tell you that. But anyway, I went and found me some 8-track tapes. And I was playing them in this little 8-track tape thing in the car. Everywhere we went, I was playing them in that thing. That was the coolest thing in the world to me, having that. And I loved, oh, it's a meerkat. I loved having a 45 player, record player with records. My mama had a big old collection of records. And we had a Loretta Lynn album. And I would play her album, and it was really bad, scratched up, and it had, "The devil has his dues, like I've been saying. Your hurt's bad. Or your little playground is setting on sticks of dynamite. And I'm just gonna light the fuse." I can't remember all the words to it, but I'd play that thing over and over again, and it'd skip real bad because it scratched up. Thank you. I'm alright. But anyway, yeah, I always wanted another one, and I bought one from Five Below. And I know that I moved it over here from my other place, but I can't find it. I've looked everywhere. Ooh! I've looked everywhere for it, and I can't find it. I had a whole bunch of records, too, and I can't find them. I had a Loretta Lynn and Conway Twitty record and a lot of stuff. I like the older things. They just seem better. And a lot of reason why they got rid of CDs, not CDs, but tapes, was because tapes wouldn't really tear up after you played them for a whole bunch of times. The tape would stretch out and break, but other than that, they didn't really tear up. They didn't scratch. So when they come out with CDs, compact disc, it was a way that you would have to replace your CDs every so many weeks because you'd scratch them up and they wouldn't play. And that's what their plan was. And then everything become digital and apps and stuff, and LimeWire come out, and it kind of put a damper in that, and so they got rid of it. You know? Because it wasn't making the money that they thought it would. Also, you know, that's why they come out with the DVDs and the Blu-rays and all that shit. Because tapes wouldn't screw up. They just wouldn't get scratched. You could use them for years, decades, and they'd still work. I mean, they was almost indestructible, but they was the same way as tapes. You know, once you played them a long time, it kind of stretched them out a little bit, and they'd start, like, having fuzzies in them. And then they'd come out with DVD players and Blu-rays that would get scratched up, they thought. and you would have to go and replace them, and you'd have to buy a new fancy DVD and Blu-ray player. Yeah, we had that too. We had little adapter things that we had to put in our record player to play stuff. My mama won it from a radio station. It was a big old record player, and it had dual tape players in it and a radio. It had these two big old speakers that hooked up to it, and it was glass, and it had a little glass. I wish I could find me another one. I had a little glass door where you could store all your records and stuff in it. It got ruined. It got wet and got ruined. It was so pretty. I love that thing. I could listen to music for hours. Music was always my thing. It's never changed. When I'm upset, I go play my music, play my feelings. But, what was I going to say? I miss all the old stuff. And then, what put DVDs out of commission and Blu-rays and all that was that Redbox come out with the downloads. You could download videos and shit at home. And then YouTube, people would started that and started putting videos and stuff on that. And the streaming that we do now, like on Roku and Apple TV and Amazon TV will do away with DirecTV and cable. It'll make that obsolete. They'll go out of business. They'll file for bankruptcy, because why would people pay $200 a month to have DirecTV when they could pay $50 and stream? And most of the channels on Roku is free. There's so many movies and shows on here. You don't have to pay for the app. You don't have, I only pay $17 a month just to have Netflix. That will put, and DirecTV and Dish Network put the cable companies out of business. They made them obsolete. Cell phones put landline people out of business, like AT&T, Bell South. Bell South filed for Chapter 13 bankruptcy, and AT&T bought them out. I remember Bell South. That's what we had when I was growing up. Y'all, who else had Bell South? So, the streaming, just like the satellite TV put cable companies out of business and made them just a thing of the past, just like Wi-Fi and satellite internet put dial-up out of business, out of commission, and broadband. And cell phones put landline companies under. There's Bell South and there's a few more. The streaming, like I said, the little streaming sticks will put the satellite people out of business. No. It's just a thing of the past. Now, my neighbors still have a landline. Older people probably still will have a landline at home. But it's just a thing of the past. There is no rotary phones except for in museums anymore. There is no phones with numbers on them unless you go to the hospital. It's just like a convenience thing, and most hospital rooms don't even have them no more. Yeah, I don't either. And my internet satellite, I didn't even have to have it installed. Broadband's a thing of the past. I have a little tower over here that connects with the cell towers and gives me internet and gives me my Wi-Fi. It's just progress. They come out with something new that's cheaper and easier to use for the consumer, and it makes these other companies that's been here for decades tank and go under because they're obsolete. It is progress. Every time, it's what it is. I remember party lines, talking about party lines. I don't think that they was a thing in the 90s. I think that was an 80s thing, 70s, 80s thing. But I remember them talking about having to have a party line because they couldn't afford their whole phone bill, so they would split it up with some of their family members that was their neighbors. But I don't believe that we had them in the 90s. I remember them talking about party lines, but I don't think we actually had one. But we did have a rotary phone, and when the lightning ran in on it, my great-grandma was pissed off, saying that people was making collect calls or something on her phone. She went to a antique store or a second-hand store and bought a rotary phone that was like through Bell South or something like that they had took down as a payphone. And she hung it up on the damn wall, and we had to put quarters and shit in this to be able to make a damn call at her house. She said she was tired of our bullshit. She mounted it on the wall. So we would have to bring change to her house when we made phone calls. She would not accept no collect calls. That was the thing of the 90s, the damn collect phone calls. Do you accept charges for this call? Fuck no, I don't. My aunt is very, very sick. She's got a long road ahead of her to have even somewhat of a normal existence on this planet. And she may not never make it. Yeah, that's sure thing. We had a rotary phone. And at the place that I lived down there, and this place over here, I need to get me a lightning rod and put it out here way away from everything. Because the lightning keeps on striking out here in my yard. So I need to put me a lightning rod out here to attract the lightning to stay away from my trailer and stuff. So the lightning would... We had a baby, it's a boy. Yep, I remember that. We would try to say everything we needed to say in that few minutes that it give us to announce who was calling and for them to accept the collect call fees. We'd have to say everything jumbled up in that sentence. But yeah, the lightning would strike the house all the time, tear up the phone lines, tear up the breaker box and shit over there at Crane Hill where we lived. And that little Jim Walter house. And we'd have to pay to have it fixed. Well, when it run in on the phone so many times. We'd have to go get another phone. Wouldn't ever work again. And it'd screw up the phone lines. We'd have to have the Bell South people come out there and fix them. Couldn't even use the phone. Well, she got her bill down, her phone bill, my great-grandma, and she seen that there was a bunch of charges and shit on there that she didn't authorize, and she was mad at people for using the phone, tying it up. She couldn't call on it. So she went to one of these trade day things and found her a damn old Bell South rotary phone that they took down from a payphone. Payphones were really popular back in the 90s too. And she just screwed it on the wall. Hooked it up. The way you hook a payphone up is the phone line's in the back of it. You can't take it out. Did you know hell yeah. Honey, I'm so damn popular that people are making posts about me to spread false information and the H word. Lord have mercy, I got a fan club. She's doxing me. She's rage baiting everybody. Tried to get them to... There's some of them comments really hurt my feelings, though. How dare you, assholes. People have such nerve on here. Telling me to get a job. Hello. First of all, none of you pay my bills. So what do you care where my income comes from? That's what blows my mind. Nobody don't support me. Nobody takes care of me. Nobody wipes my ass and holds my hand in the bathroom. Why do you care what I do, what I say? And so what, if I am dry bagging on here, hell, I'm doing a shitty job of it because it don't work. None of y'all buy all my stuff and pay all my bills for me, so I must not be doing a good job of it. I got to do better than falling down. I want to get me one of them inflatable T-Rex costumes that you get inside of it, and it's got a little air pocket. And I want to get me a pole and put in here. I may have to do it on Instagram too, because you know how TikTok is. And Lord, I want to see if I can spin around it without falling down or getting dizzy. I'm going to get me some high heel shoes too. Some pink pony shoes. The Pink Pony Club. Oh, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl. And you dance on. Oh. That's what I'm going to play too. I'm going to do my makeup. Put me some on fake eyelashes on. I wonder, either two things are going to happen. I'm going to have a terrible spill and fall. And bust my ass and just be laying there and can't get up and be trapped in that damn suit. Or I'll be able to do it and all y'all hear is, you know, like two plastic sacks running around together. Every girl dreams of dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I am going to dance at the Pink Pony Club. And then it'll hide all my imperfections. You won't be able to see it. Hello. But the whole concept of this app is to get on here and create content that people love to watch. And for TikTok and people on here to send you moolah. That's the whole concept of it. Now, what kind of signal do I need to make on here so y'all send me some money to pay all my bills with? hand gestures. Get a job. Job. We worked hard for our money. That was some of the comments on those videos that lady made about me. Well, I ain't got none of your money, so kudos to you for working hard for it. I thought we all done that. We all work our asses off to get whatever we have. And they're like, oh, a free home. Bitch, ain't nothing in this world free. I wish my home was free. Shit, if it was free, then I could have took that money and spent on the remodel and it would all be done. And I'd be like, I got this home for nothing. No, the people that sold it to me committed fraud where they could get a big tax return on gifting me something. They use it as a profit loss because they're crooked. It had nothing to do with me. I never asked them to do none of that. They fixed the paperwork so it worked in their favor. Like they just gave me the money, the proceeds for my other property. And this was just an extra gift. And I paid them the money that they supposedly gave me for this property. So on paper, it shows that they paid me. Ouch! Shit! They paid me. And I got to keep that money. And then they gave me my mobile home and the land for $10. Ow. They could just pierce my nose too. And they did that, so I looked into it. If they file a gift tax thing, it'll give them a good chunk of change. Yeah, I pay taxes. Well, y'all do. Whether it's sales tax or whatever, we all pay taxes. But that's what they did. They doctored the paperwork so they could get more money from the IRS when they filed their taxes. They would, file, for one, they'd file a gift tax credit, and then they would go along and file a loss of proceeds, loss of revenue credit. And they would make triple what they gave me. Ooh, Lord child. Property tax in Alabama. Yeah, and you would think we wouldn't be so damn poor up here at all the taxes that we have to pay. My tax over here, because it's a poor county, it wasn't but like $50. Coleman taxes are like $200 or $300. I already did mine. I didn't get anything back and I didn't pay anything in. But I just do them where people can't file me as a dependent. I'm not required to file because all I have is Social Security income. It depends on what kind of property you've got, too, and how much acreage you have. And the value of your home. Like, I don't own more than an acre or two. Yeah, I paid $50 for my sticker. And I don't have to pay after this year because I'm disabled. So I filed a homestead exemption. So I don't have to pay property tax no more. They're just going to send me my sticker out here. No, but it'll be okay, y'all. I'll survive it. I've survived so much up to this point, and I don't expect anybody to bail me out. My grandma was the only one that ever did that. She's she's gone, and I wish I could just go home, but I don't know where that is. That's the way I've been feeling for a while. I wish I could just go home, but I ain't never had one, so where do I go? This place just feels like somewhere I stay. It don't feel like home, and it may feel different when I get it fixed and furniture and stuff, but it don't. It just feels like I'm here. I ain't never lived nowhere it felt like home. Just a place I stayed for a little while. I don't know if I'll ever feel like that anymore. I'm trying real hard, y'all. And I'm real grateful to have it, don't get me wrong, but that's how I feel. I just want to go home, but I don't know where home is. Which I feel pretty safe here. My butthole self goes to sleep, leaves the door unlocked. It's not... The county I live in is not the safest either, but the neighbors are really nosy here, and it's really not, close-knit community, and everybody watches everything, so nobody don't do anything, because the cops would have 15 different people that seen everything. Don't get me wrong about that. And they're really nice here, don't get me wrong. They're nosy, but they're not rude or anything. And I guess I come off as a weirdo or rude or paranoid or whatever because of my past experiences with people. And I hate that I come off like that, but I do. How much is your land tax? So I have land in Coleman that if I don't pay it, the other party that co-owns it won't pay it. So it's $115 for that property. And then over here it was $56. So about $200 altogether, both properties. I've already paid it. Paid the Coleman property. And it's going to be even more when I clean it up and it's just land. It'll probably be $400. Yeah, I own it. I own my land too. So this is like an acre. So like I said, land taxes in Alabama are really high. But it depends on how much property you got, what the tax assessor says that it's worth. Is it homesteaded? Because if it's just land, it's going to be 3 times as much if you homestead it. So on my taxes it don't really do anything though. Well, not really. If somebody comes out here and does work for me and I don't have homeowner's insurance and they get hurt and they decide that they're going to sue me, no matter what it is, they can take my home. Because it's just in my name. They can take my home. So never say that nobody can take it, and the county can take it. If you violate their ordinances for the city, they can take your property too. They can condemn it, or they can put a lien against it until you come in compliance with all the rules and regulations. So, yeah, the government can still take your land. Court system can take your land if somebody sues you. So you can still lose it, but I don't have a landlord that's going to come over here and put me out. And that's why I'm so weird about people coming over here. I'm like, don't get hurt. And I watch them. I like a hawk. Don't get freaking hurt. They will actually, if you don't pay your land taxes, they have auction events, including online, where they go and auction your property off if you don't pay your taxes. There's a lot of ways for you to lose it. Just because you're the owner doesn't mean that nobody can take it. And if you're unlucky enough to have a mortgage payment, you miss 2 of them and it's gone. Everything you worked for, it don't matter that you paid 13 years of mortgages on time before they're due. And you got the perfect payment history. If you screw up and miss 2 payments because you've had a rough patch in life, it's gone. 13 years that you paid on it don't matter. The bank will take it. That's the saddest thing here, I believe, in this great place that we live. I am thankful and blessed that it's paid off, but it's going to have to be ripped all the way down to the studs. And redone. And very soon it's going to fall apart. It's already completely rotted out around the door from rain. And we're supposed to get bad storms tomorrow. And my homeowner's insurance, because it's a mobile home, is like $300 a month. And I ain't even paid it yet, but I've got to, because I've got a notice of termination over here in the mail yesterday. So I've got to pay that $300. So I eat off of $160 a month. That's my grocery bill for the month. Not a week, not 7 days, but a month. I spend $165 on groceries, and that's it. That's all I get. If I run out, I run out. So I try to get things that are cheaper. Try to go to like Aldi's, a discounted store or whatever. Mine is like, if I pay by the year, it's cheaper. It's like, I think it's like $2,000 if I pay by the year. But mobile home insurance is really high. I gotta go in there and let them out. I'm gonna put them in the back for a while because it's not raining. If it starts raining, I'll go back there and get them. But they do have a doghouse, so they're not. But I'm about to get off here. I gotta go take care of my kids, my dog kids. Hey, anybody that's got cheap mobile home insurance, DM me. That's cheaper than mine. I've been looking for cheaper insurance and I can't find any anymore. So DM me. And like, I can't get it through State Farm because I think State Farm. They told me I had to bundle it with my car insurance. And I had to have my car insurance for 6 months through somebody else before they'll write me a policy. You'll have to DM me. I can't remember names. I can't remember shit. And it'll all be gone. Get off the live. Just DM me the name. Direct message me. My memory's like a goldfish. After I circle around the pool once, I forget it. So, I'm Dory. Just keep swimming. Dory, yeah. That would be me if I was a fish. Her energy, her freaking mannerisms, and everything. That I would be her. She would be my fish. That's all I've been doing all these years. Just keep on down swimming until I see a pretty light. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna touch it. Ooh, it's so pretty. I am Dory. Like, everything about me, my freaking mindset. Like, any little bitty thing and I'm distracted. Don't matter what I'm doing, is it? So, it gets warm here and then it'll get cold again. Like, today's pretty chilly to me. Yesterday, it was, last couple of days, it's been pretty warm here, but today it's kind of chilly. It's not real cold, it's just like chilly. We're supposed to get some bad storms tomorrow night into Monday morning. So that's why, because of maybe having a tornado and strong winds and damaging winds, that's why I like to have homeowner's insurance. Because if a tree goes through my trailer, I can't afford to replace it. Yeah, Dory. And that's why I have it. And also, trailers are really bad about having fires in them, electrical fires and stuff. And if my trailer burnt, God forbid, I couldn't afford to replace it. And the only thing that I want to happen, if anything like that happens, is that all the people and all the critters get out safely. I can replace anything that I have. My phones, my TV. It's just stuff. But my babies, my furries, I would never get over that. And I would not want to take myself away from my kids in case one day they want me back in their lives. You know. But with that said, that is my biggest fear. Mobile homes get a lot of wiring issues as they age, and you need to rip everything out and redo it. So when I rip all the walls out of here, we're going to rewire everything. And that's what's wrong. You see what's happening with my dryer plug in there? Half of the power is gone to it because it's got a short in it from the breaker box. That could have caused a house fire. It didn't, but it could have. And it still could have because I left it on and didn't turn the breaker off to it. Things can escalate really quick, and a trailer burns up within 15 seconds. The stuff that they make these mobile homes at just goes up just like a match. Like it's got a cellar in on it. It just... I would not have time to get my babies out. I would just have to open cages, let them out, and they'd run off, get run over or something. That's why I'm trying to get some kind of fencing around my property, just in case, and some kind of exit strategy where I could just open everything up and let everybody out. Or somewhere outside to keep them part of the time. You have to have a plan because you never know what's going to happen. And now I have fire alarms and extinguishers and stuff like that in here, and I'm very visual. But because the wiring is can go so bad so quickly in these places, and the wall can catch on fire inside the wall, you have to watch for things. My old mobile home that I moved out of, the wall caught on fire 2 or 3 times from the plugs because the wiring was faulty. And it was just from natural aging of the mobile home that it had never been tore apart and the wiring fixed. And you know how scary that was to see that plug spark and just set the wall on fire and had to get the fire extinguisher and put it out. I had to call the fire department. My trailer is 25 years old. It's 25 years old. It's never had any kind of maintenance done to it, so that's why I'm going to rewire all the electrical in here. I've got plugs sticking out of the wall. That's very dangerous. That is a fire hazard. Light switches are broke and stuck out of the wall. And you can tell that it's got wiring problems because the lights will flicker in here. And now, my plug's halfway burned up to my dryer. That's another sign of it. None of the plugs work in the kitchen. All the plugs in here are loose, and you have to wiggle them. And that's why I have homeowners. But I'm about to get off of here and let my babies out. My sugar's up. I feel better. I hope that man don't come to work on that plug today, because if I'd have known he was coming, I wouldn't eat no chicken. And I have 8 chicken nuggets. Y'all seen me eat the chicken nuggets. Spicy chicken nuggets on top of that. And now they have soured on my belly. And I have the squirts. And it stinks. And I don't need nobody in my house today smelling me blow out my bathroom. I got the chicken toots. I'm not FaceTiming nobody. I don't do that for nobody but my friend, Native Girl, and Becky. I ain't and one more lady that I FaceTime. I got the chicken toots. I'm pooting out of my front butt cheeks. My front butt. Like that little girl said. And either I'm going to pull this ramp off of the back and make me some steps where I can get in and out the back door, or I'm going to build me another ramp so when it comes out, it'll kind of level itself off and it won't be such a slant. I fell down that ramp so many times. I'm so scared of it. If there was a fire or something, I just have to kind of roll down it and be like Chris Farley, I'd grab hold of the rail and be like, "Little rail, please hold me." Instead of little root, it'd be little rail. I wish it was a real bed, but it is what it is. No, it makes my damn back hurt because it's an air bed, but it'll do for now. That shit hurts when you fall down steps or a ramp. Let me tell you, that shit hurts real bad. Old woman, why y'all aging? You ain't got no damn fleas. I pay $200 a month for flea tick prevention on those little butts. So I know better than that. You got the old woman itch like me. Oh, that's another thing. I got PMS, so I'm itchy all over. So I'm scratching like I've got some kind of disease. I'm over here. Lotion don't even help. I'm going to have to get in there with the power sander a hold of my feet later. I'm only 35. I'm not like age-wise. I'm not considered old. But I'm perimenopausal. And it's causing a lot of issues. I sure do either a sandblaster or something on these feet. Look at this. They ain't too bad, but right here, it's just like, it feels like sandpaper. Well, I don't want to say that because there's somebody screen recording me. But I used to live in Coleman. And I didn't move too awful far from there. I'll just say it like that. A couple hours away from Coleman. But my body acne on the plus side has got 20 times worse with all the stress I've been under. Lord have mercy on your soul, had to go to Coleman. That is the most corrupt place in the world. There are these poor dogs up there in Coleman, right inside the city limits. And they're living in feces and urine. And they don't have no food or water. The neighbors have been feeding them. Or a rescue. And animal control won't go out there and do a damn thing for them. They're about starved to death. But yet they come over to my house and bullied me into getting rid of my animals, or they'd put me in jail, and I wasn't even abusing my animals. And they all lived in the house, and they was all fed and looked good. And because there was 2 or 3 piles of poop in the back of the pen, they said they was living in feces and urine, that they was having to live in that, and that I better get it cleaned up. And that they was drinking out of a 5-gallon bucket that they couldn't even get to. No, I don't take any meds. I'm med free for right now. I just take my turmeric. Elsa has a lot of nerve issues in her back end. So it just blows my mind that they picked on me. I ended up having to move because of it. Threatening to put me in jail, and I wasn't even abusing my animals. And then people up there that is openly abusing their animals, like my brother, they don't do jack nothing to. But I'm going to go put these dogs out, and then I'm going to take my little ass a nap. I'm going to try to take all 3 of the wild ones out that I had to put on leashes because they don't damn listen out at the same time. I don't know if I can lasso all 3 of them. It's like trying to ride a horse and lasso a wild-ass cow. You just kind of like sling the slip lead over them and pull. Ha! I got you. While they jump around all excited because you're taking them out to use the toilet. A few. So I got a tale for you before I get off of here. My aunt had this booger suit, she called it. It was a gorilla suit. You know, like a full damn gorilla suit. You look like a gorilla. She called it the booger suit. She used to put it on and scare the hell out of people. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, she lived at this house in Gunnersville, Alabama. And there was this man that lived with her, Brandon. And she had this other friend, Anthony Smith. And anyway, she knew they was about to come home, so she put on the gorilla suit, the booger suit. And she cropped down in the bushes right there by the front door. And as they come up through the walkway, she jumped out at them and was hooting and hitting her chest. And Brandon throwed up his hands and went, ha, ha. At her, and she said all she could do was freaking laugh. It scared the hell out of him. Anthony run for the hills, and he jumped and just threw his hands up and went, ha, ha. So every time I say that, that's what I'm thinking about. Like he was trying to shoo her away. Well, my brother had these boys that hung around with him when he was younger. She put on the booger suit, and one of them got out to pee. No, it wasn't her. Ricky. He had borrowed the booger suit from her, and he put it on. They dropped the little boy off on the side of the road to get out to pee, and he went up the road a little ways and got out of the car and walked back through the woods and jumped out at him while he was a-pissing, and he started screaming, pissed all over himself. and tried his best to run away with his pants down around his ankles. I can just see him because I seen the booger suit. It never scared me. But I could just see this little boy, because I was around him, pissing all over himself and trying to escape from this booger that jumped out of the bushes. He said that damn suit was hot, Ricky did. He said he was sweating real bad in there, but he said it was worth it. It was the summertime, about 90 degrees outside. He said it was worth it, that he scared the shit out of him. Thank you. They're all true. But you know, they was friends with Mary Jane too, so I guess it wasn't too hard to scare them. They was already hallucinating a little bit. Ha ha! I told my aunt last night, I said, I miss you, Aunt Dean Dean. And she said, God, Lee, I can just see your little scrawny ass are trying to open the damn door at Jerry's restaurant and come in there where I was at when you was about 3 or 4 years old. You was so little, you couldn't even damn pull the door open. Adam would have to damn pull the door open for you. I said, yeah, I know it, and you'd get me chicken legs off the buffet up there. And I'd munch down on them. I was just a little bitty scrawny little sprout. I had a bad seizure, and it caused damage to the part of my brain that does like speech and memory. And that's why I can't really remember things very well. Like my short-term memory and some of my long-term memory is affected. Well, and I had to learn how to talk again. I have a little bit of speech impediment about pronouncing certain words. They don't come out the right way I want them to. So I couldn't say Aunt Jean. That's what she wanted me to call her, Aunt Jean. So I'd call her Aunt Dean Dean. That's how I'd say it, because I couldn't talk right. I couldn't say anything that was really complex back then. So my uncle's name, my uncle's like, yeah, I know. People thought my nickname was something else, and it was, because the way you said it. He said, you gave me another damn nickname. His nickname was Harry, like Harry of the Hendersons. Yes, but I can't eat their fried chicken because they fry it in peanut oil, and every time I go there I break out, so I had to get like grilled chicken wraps. So I had to make my own here in the air fryer. I don't even know what her question was. I don't even see a question. But anyway, his nickname was Harry, like Harry and the Henderson, and I'd call him Hattie. Hattie. Uncle Hattie. Oh, I did burn it. That's what I was spitting out a while ago, a little burnt piece of that chicken. It was hard as a little rock. It was like a BB in my mouth. I had to spit it out. I burn it every time I cook it. I set it on fire. It was just a little bit bacon burnt. It's all right. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of burnt chicken. It's like Cajun food. Who's screaming? Who's screaming? It's your own can. Who's screaming? I'm not screaming. That's not me. That's werewolf in the back room that I've got in a cage. Scamming? What am I scamming? What am I scamming? I want part of it. I want to be part of it. Put me in there. I need some money. Have you ever reached out? Research what burnt food could do to you if it's not. No, it won't do nothing. For a bed, a dryer, food. Well, hell, when are y'all gonna send that shit? I want it. I want to hurry up and send my damn brand new bed. What the hell have y'all been doing? Sitting over there with a finger up your butt. Get to it. Get to it, y'all. Send my soda over here, my food. I want Taco Bell. Hurry up. And send me a dryer. I don't even need one, but I'll take an extra one. Hell yeah, the brand damn new one. One of them $1,300 ones from Lowe's. And while you at it, I want some oceanfront property in Arizona. I also want a brand new car and one of them triple wides. I also want 2 more vacation houses on the beach. So hop to it, y'all. I want George Strait. That man is fine, even old, ain't he? Lord, I'd like to have him. I'm at that age where I could date you or your daddy. Wait to be carrying the love with me, but he think he's married. All the good ones are gone, ain't they? They still fine as hell. Plus he's rich. I'm carrying your love with me, West Virginia down to Tennessee. Oceanfront property in Arizona, that's what I need, honey. Now y'all go on and buy all that stuff for me and send it over here to 212 Cherry Lane. Brockfield, New York. And my phone number is 867-5309. So y'all can call me anytime. I don't have a favorite type of music. It's whatever mood I'm in. Like when I'm angry and hurt, I play heavy metal or punk rock stuff. I play Godsmack. I told you this once before. You know, I stand alone. And then when I'm feeling lonely, I play old country music. Like Carrying Your Love with Me and Heads Carolina, Tails California and all that. And then when I'm sad, I play every song that I can find about heaven, Highway to Heaven or Road to Heaven, stuff like that. It just depends on my mood. I don't have no favorite stuff. If I lose my damn soda can one more time, being Dory, I'm going to get pissed off. Oh, shit. I was trying to be funny and suck that damn soda out of that can. Yeah. And I sucked that shit up my nose. Give me a minute. Hold on. I need to blow that out of my nose. It was a combo. call 211. I need help. I've sucked soda up my nose. I could choke on air. I do have a wish list, so I need to go on there. And Amazon wish list is in my bio. I need to go on there and fix it. Because I ain't been on there in a hot minute and fixed it. I want Josh Turner. Godly, he can sing that Long Black Train to me. Honey, I ain't above sinning a little bit. Just a little. I'm going to get on there and update it all later. Better get my babies out. He can be my man, too. He's fine, ain't he? I ain't got a chance in hell without any of them men, but hopefully I dream about them instead of my ex coming back to me, which that was a fucking nightmare. Whoosh! He come his ass back to me and stole all my money out my billfold. What the hell? Kind of screwed up shit is that in my psyche? I don't want to dream that. Why couldn't I have some kind of wet dream? About going fishing or something. In the dark. Johnny Depp. Instead of some kind of damn psycho nightmare like that. Whew. She's okay. Well, I'm going to get these dogs out and I'm going to go my ass to sleep for a little bit. Take me a nappy nap. I let Dottie out too. I can't forget about her. Her feed is ratty. Or all the no, they're not all gone, but I may eat one before I go to bed. You know, but it's really a bad idea to eat sugar. I got 3 left. And I didn't know y'all bought my damn food. But thank y'all. I appreciate it. I thought I bought my own groceries. But I guess I was a damn liar. Scammer. Amazon has them for less than $200. Has what for less than $200? I even forgot what in the hell I was saying. I tell you, my memory ain't sharp. Oh, queen mattresses. Well, shit. I'd have to have a bed frame, too. I'll get one when I need it. I just didn't never want to get one when I'm going to have to, like, deflate my bed and take it out. So that's why I don't have one. It's not that I expect nobody to buy me one. I'm just kind of sick of sleeping on an air mattress that I've slept on for the last 18 months. You know. I'm just sick, a little bit sick of the shit. But I'll get through it. I will. My brain's like having a little bird siren thing in there right now, and about 16 songs that play on a loop, and then the other 15 things that I'm supposed to remember to do today, and then on top of it, oh yeah, I got to take care of the dogs and wash my ass in the shower, change my clothes, clean a little bit in here like Mary Poppins, and then float away somewhere in a little cocoon over here on the end of my bed, watch some TV. Tweedle around. And then I'll get distracted by the least little bitty thing like a light. No, I ain't gonna do no everything shower. I'm just gonna wash my body. I ain't shaving my damn legs. That way, if I get too cold, I can just rub them together and make a little fire. I'm growing them out so I can braid them. Everything showers where you shave, you wash your body and your head. I ain't doing all that. That's too much work. I'm just going to wash myself and open up my butt cheeks in the shower. That's all I'm doing. It's just a shower. It's not an everything one. I only do an everything one twice a month. That's only on special occasions. And that's not one. I ain't shaving. I'm going to walk through my yard proudly, just like Bigfoot. Hair and all. I may even get me some hair extensions for the girl parts, where I can hang them down out of my shorts and braid them. Hey, why would I shave? I don't... What for? Men don't shave, and they run around in shorts looking like Harry and the Hendersons. Why in the hell would I do that? Look, I do take a shower every few days. Every day or two, because my bathtub leaks. And I ain't flooding my whole house. Don't judge me. But I take an everything shower where I shave the pits, the legs, the booty hole. Can't forget the damn booty hole, and wash my damn hair twice a month. Because for one, I don't hardly ever go anywhere because my car's still in the damn shop. And for two, it ain't nobody here but my damn dogs, and they don't give a shit anyway. They lick their butts. That's how they clean themselves. They lick their butts. I had to make them take baths. You think they give a shit about me? We lay in here and sniff farts. Don't be telling me what to do. And I forget to take a shower. Thank you. Just sent me a reminder. It's been in there about 19 months or longer. Everything's wrong with it. It needs somebody to get a forklift and just go up underneath it, raise it up, and just drive a new one up underneath it. And it would fix it. Yeah. I don't get that dirty. Like in the summertime, I start taking one every day. But while it's still kind of cold, I take one every other day. That's what works for me. And it's just a shower. It ain't an everything one. And then I'll brush my hair out. My hair gets real oily. I'll just spray some dry shampoo in it. Because it's vibrant color, I don't wash it that much. It don't stink. You can't even tell I ain't washed it in about 2 weeks. It's a Hyundai. That's how I say it. I can't remember what kind it is. I get it from Wally World. I really like it. The kind I got at the Dollar General made me look like I was Snow White, looking for the 7 dwarfs. It damn sprayed powder all over my face. It looked like that face hair challenge. It looked like I was wearing a white mask. Anyway, I gotta hop to it. I hope he don't just show up over here. Cause I have a lot of things to do, and I don't really want him to come today. Cause I'm farting. Good, that ain't him. If I'd have hurt somebody, you're gonna have to hide from him. I'm coming! Hold your damn Snickers. Bibbidi bobbidi boo, off I go. Cinderella, Cinderella, night and day it's Cinderella. The less you wash your hair, when you got a semi-permanent hair color in there, the longer the color will stay. So just remember that. The less you wash it, and only wash it in cold water, like giving yourself a damn ice bath. And it'll naturally fade out, even if you don't. So if I don't wash mine but twice a month, and I use dry shampoo to freshen it up, then my hair color will last about 6 weeks. I can get a good 6 weeks out of it. No, I don't. I wish. Maybe if I start doing stuff in the nude, my neighbors will buy me one. Privacy fence. I got a little exercise pen in the back that I'm going to go out there and put them in for a little while. And I'm thinking about getting me another one and adding to it, making it a little bit bigger because I don't think it's big enough. But I can't get out there and put T-posts in the ground. It's just not plausible. I'd be laying out there begging for somebody to call 911 to me. Or break something. Possibility, something on myself. Eyes are very white today. How do you buy stuff since they took your check? By hope and a prayer. It's called overdraft. Yeah, I plan on binge watching Equalizer with Queen Latifah in it. And rolling up in my comforter and having all of my little dogs lay on top of me so I can't move like an inchworm. That's my Sunday plans. I have a play date with my dog. It's going to be rough this month, but since I'm a scammer, I should be alright. Since all y'all are paying my bills anyway, it shouldn't really matter. If I don't get a SSI check for a couple months, hell, y'all are going to support me anyway. I'm scamming y'all out of beds and shit. Hell, y'all bought this bed I'm sleeping on. Y'all bought it? Y'all bought the sheets I'm sleeping on? Somebody did send me some pink sheets. Thank you. But anyway, I had to buy some other sheets because I couldn't wash my pink sheets and dry them. I'm going to have to figure out places to hang shit in here until I can get my dryer plug fixed. That'll be fun. Anywho, since all y'all financially support me on here and buy me everything that I want, and dryers and shit, I shouldn't have to worry. Hell, y'all are going to financially support me. I tell you one thing, even with my check, and I'm grateful for it, but even with my check, like, it don't stretch as far as it needs to. I can tell you that. And everybody knows that. It gets one. Whether, Because they said, you know how I explained at the start of my live how the sellers of this place put on paper that they gave me for my other property cash money on like the taxes and stuff, and then they didn't put where the money went. They just made it look like I got the proceeds. That's why they took my check. And I had to get this place sight unseen. I would have never agreed to it, seeing the condition the mobile home was in. It's got health hazards in here that I shouldn't even be having to breathe in. And I'm trying to save up money and get it fixed as soon as I can. And it's been hard. I ain't gonna lie, it has. But I got a little bit in savings, and that's gonna hopefully carry me through. I don't know. Whenever they feel like they're satisfied and paid back. From what they told me, probably about 3 or 4 months. I don't know how I'm going to survive that long, but hopefully it ain't that long. I have filed an appeal, so hopefully they approve that. And I get some good news soon about that. Because I really didn't get any money. My aunt's pretty good. I mean, all considering. She's very sick, though. It is what it is. It's my problem. It ain't none of y'all's. That's what everybody said over there on that lady's page. It's my problem. Stop dry bagging on here. So, y'all hurry up and go over there and pay all my utilities now. Get to it. Buy me some beds and a dryer. And I don't even need a fucking dryer. That's what blows my mind. I don't even need one. First of all, I never even asked for one. My dryer plug don't work. If y'all bought me a dryer, it wouldn't do no good. I could just sit here and look at it. It wouldn't come on. It just sat there. Be a house ornament. Hey, now, just a minute here. A little bit of burnt food never killed nobody. You could sell it on Marketplace. I wouldn't do that. That's shady. I would... Hey, somebody give me this, and I want to sell it to you for $29.95. I would never do that. I would keep it because that's screwed up or just not accept it. But I don't do that. I don't do that. Everything that anybody's ever sent me, unless I set it on fire, I still have it. There are a few things that got set on fire by accident. Me trying to cook. So those things don't exist anymore. But everything else I still have. Like the oven mitts. And a couple other things. Like that pan that I set on fire and had to throw away the other day. I love that pan. And it really sickened me to have to put it in the trash. But it was black. And it was supposed to be pink and white. And it was kind of melted. It's not the breaker, it's getting power, but it's not getting all the power. So, either wiring or the plug's bad. I'm gay. Well, ain't we all, honey? Ain't we all? I'm asexual. I don't have attraction to other people. It just don't appeal to me. I Googled it. I finally found out what I am, how I can identify to the world. I'm asexual. So it's giving out wattage, but it's like barely enough to run anything. It's just barely giving out wattage through it. It should be giving out like 120 to 250 watts, and it's not even nowhere near that. So it's either the wire, the man said, or it's the plug itself. So we're just going to replace both. And when I say we, I mean I'm going to stand around and supervise it and pay the man, and he's going to do it for me. Because I don't mess with shit like that. I'd have it crosswired and the whole house set on fire and be begging for forgiveness and help. By trying to spray it on my fire extinguisher over here. So, Plus, I would probably not get the breaker all the way off and zap the shit up out of myself. And it would launch me into the washing machine, and I'd just be hanging upside down from the rack in my utility room where I hang all my clothes. I ain't watching nobody because I ain't brave enough to even try that. That's what happened the last time that I worked on one of them with a screwdriver. I didn't have the breaker all the way off, and it knocked me 10 feet across the damn room. And when I got up, my hair was standing up, and I just felt exhilarated, like I had energy. Maybe I need to. Where's my screwdriver at? I can just ram it in one of these holes in here. Give myself a little bit of zazz. Kabam! Look, I was trying to vacuum the floor. I electrocuted myself, knocked myself down, and also set my hand on fire. I am multi-talented, and I don't need to be screwing with shit that's got electrical current going through it. Because it will not be good, I can promise you that. Nothing ever is that I do. It is bad. No! Them people are so mean when their hair melts off. If I tried to give a perm, them women would be bald and have to wear a wig for 16 months for their hair to grow back. I ain't messing with nobody's damn hair. Get my ass whooped real good then. I experiment on my own head, because I tell myself I could go on Temu for $10 and buy me a wig if I melt all my hair off. And I can't sue me, because I already own it. What the hell am I going to get? I'm broke. But I paid $8 for my bleach, my developer, and my bleach powder. And I paid $12 for my hair color, and I'm about out, so I need to get some more. And I think when I dye it again, I'm going to bleach my roots out a little bit. And I may do blue next time. I may do like a color remover and do blue. Stop! Yes, turn off my damn host shit. Lord have mercy, that drives me fucking crazy. Anyway, I want bibbidi-bobbidi-boo to my babies. So I'm going to do blue next. I'm doing red right now, but I'm going to do blue. I like to change it. I'm a ray of sunshine. Or some days. Most of the time, I'm just like Dory. I'm just looking for the little light to chase around in the ocean. Little light. Now, y'all hop to that. Send me that oceanfront property. I want to go over there on vacation, but stick my feet in the ocean and my ass in the sand. Also, I need some pina coladas, one in each hand. I already done it purple. I do it purple all the time. Captain Morgan, one in each hand. I need 2 pina coladas. That is a good song. Captain Morgan, you're not my favorite. I like rum. Coconut kind. I'm like Jack Sparrow. When's all the rum gone? Jose Cuervo, you are a friend of mine. I like to drink you with a little salt and lime. Then I kiss all the cowboys and I shoot out the lights. Then I dance on the bar till I start a fight. That's the way I am. Woohoo! Part dancer, part shit starter. Hi, it's me, Jessica. It's me, it's Jessica. That is funny as shit ever. I was watching that last night. It's me! It's Jessica! Could you imagine waking up as the opposite freaking gender? I'd be jerking that gherkin for down 2 days. If I woke up and I had a wiener daner instead of my girl parts. Hell yeah, Freaky Friday, my ass. I also would write my name in P. Things on my bucket list if I woke up as a dude. I also would do a lot of other dumb shit. Because why not? Well, y'all all have a wonderful Saturday. I've been on here too long. Got to go and get things done. Hey, go listen to a song. It's from two live crew, and it's called S&M. Go listen to it. Don't listen to it around children either. Some of you probably already heard it, but go listen to Two Live Crew. S&M. It's a funny song, but it's got a little bit of vulgar in it, but it's funny. My favorite part is where it says, "Come here, you dog." Have a good day. I love all y'all. Hurry up, buy me them things now that person put on here that y'all was going to buy me. I don't need no clothes there, though. Y'all buy my food, too, Lord. Play it. I don't know if I can play it. Where's my other phone, first of all? 1 minute. Gotta find it. It's a little bit vulgar, and I may get like a warning. Hold on a minute. Take it a minute to come up here. Just turn it up for y'all so y'all can hear it. Adjustment. It's S&M. It's S&M. By Tree Line 3. It's a bogus song. It's got a good beat, though. I like this song right here I'm gonna play. It's funny.
It sucks to be wrong about what kind of art class you signed up for. But it's great to be wrong about Tinder. Because a new relationship starts on Tinder every 3 seconds.
I will not be doing that. Quiet. Get out of that damn bathroom. It's just the damn neighbors.
Left in the dust.
Shut up!
Line crossed through. Dead weight dragged slower. Just carried the casket in the car. Putting the memories in the ground. Ran out the devil. If anyone's asking, it's just a fight. Oh, I need an alibi. If you ever looked over where the cowboys cry. Storms cover 6 feet of light. Good Lord, willing in the creek don't rise. I'll be gone by morning. Good morning. Sleeping on the side. There was a thorn in. Kerosene eyes, burning all night. Reap what you sow.
It's called Good Morning.
Hailstorm season, buried in ice. Cold-hearted reasons. Oh, I need an alibi. If they ever looked over where the cowboys lie. Storms cover 6 feet of light. Good Lord, willing and the creek don't rise. I'll be gone by morning. Good morning.
Oh, I need an alibi. If they ever looked over where the cowboys cry.
Oh, I need an alibi. If they ever looked over where the cows cry. Stones cover 6 feet of light. Good Lord, willing and the creek don't rise. I'll be gone by morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Thank you. I love this song. Hangover. From the train station. Yeah. You know? So, That's on myself. I can do something. Thank you. It's it, baby. I got it on my hair there. Excuse me. You look like you love me. You look like you want me to want you to come on home. Baby, I don't blame you for looking me up and across the room. I'm drunk and I'm ready to leave. And you look like you love me. Excuse me, you look like you love me. You look like you want me to want you to come on home. Maybe I don't blame you for looking me up and down across the street. I'm drunk and I'm ready to leave. And you look like you love me. Yeah, I love it, sir. Drugs and themselves. I feel sir. Excuse me. You look like you love me. You look like you want me to want you to come on home. Baby, I don't blame you for looking me up, down, across the street. You're getting ready to leave, and you look like you love me. You look like you love me. Anyway, I love songs, and I'm gonna get off here and go take care of my dogs. Peace out, y'all.
Now taxes is a total tax
Bye.
expert. Doing everything
Thanks.
like you working. Now this is taxes. Intuit TurboTax.